Hi, welcome to my channel, Made by Kate. I'm Kate, and this is everything I made in 2025. Well, almost everything. I'm really excited about making this video because it is really motivating me to be sewing more when I see everything I've managed to make the past year. And to further clarify, these are not my makes of all 2025 because I really got into sewing more since July of this year. So these are the things I actually made in 6 months, not 12. And before that, I just didn't have time or I did not prioritize sewing. So these are actually my makes of second half of 2025. So in total, I made 23 things from scratch. And also I made 2 thrift flips. So I actually made 25 things in 6 months, which is 4 things per month. And I think that's pretty good, considering before I was making 0 a month. So I'm really proud of myself, if that can be said aloud. I don't know, I have a feeling like I should not be praising myself out loud, but I think that's something I can work on this year to be more nice to myself. Okay, so let's start with the thrift flips. I actually do not know when I made them. I just assume it was this summer. Okay. So here are my 2 thrift flips. I will put them on. Okay, so this is my first thrift flip of the year. It was originally a tiered dress, and I have a suspicion it was a kid's dress, but it fit me, and I guess nobody would know except I just told you, so whatever. It was a kid's dress, but it's still cute. Okay, so about the changes I made to the former dress. So the sleeves were longer. I think they ended around my elbow, and there was no elastic before. So I made these cute puffed sleeves, and obviously it was a dress, so I cut it and I inserted this eyelid trim. And I'm debating on doing more changes to it. I think this color doesn't suit me as much as it could, so I was thinking I could make it just a plain V neckline. So we'll see, maybe in 2026 I will change that. Okay, so to the next thrift flip. So the next thrift flip is actually not a thrift flip. I didn't thrift this top. It is a merchandise of a tattoo studio which my brother and 2 other guys own. And I have around 5 of their t-shirts. So I just wanted to do something different to one of them, and potentially in future I want to do something to the other t-shirts just to be more wearable for me, because I don't wear oversized tees as much. So here it is. I will put up a clip of how the original tee fit me, because as I said, I have another one of their t-shirts and the fit was just the same. I cropped it and inserted this elastic. Also, I cut out the sleeves and I cut the neckline so it's more wide. Okay, so those were the 2 thrift flips, and now to the other project. I'm going in chronological order, so We are starting in July, and in July I made these 4 pieces of clothing. So I will start with the pants. These are puppy pants by Asymmetric. I bought the pattern on their website, which is also called icyfabric.com, if I'm not mistaken, but also I will link all of the sewing patterns in the description of this video if you were interested in any of them. So I wanted some nice baggy summer pants, and these fit the description for me. It is elasticated waistband, it has nicely sized pockets, and they are just really wide, and I love it for feeling like I'm not wearing anything really in the summer. This summer I just realized that these kinds of pants are really amazing to wear. For some reason you don't feel as hot as if you're wearing just shorts. I don't know the physics behind it, but yeah, that's how I feel wearing them. After I was done with the pants, I figured I could make this into a matching set, and I made this vest top. It is a pattern by Tiana, except I modified it because the pattern isn't for buttons, so I had to just modify this part of the pattern. Also, I made this out of a linen cotton blend. It is, I think, 60% linen and 40% cotton, and I like it very much. And I wear it together as a matching set or as separates, so yeah. And these two projects were for me like some kind of a catalyst that I realized I just really need to start sewing much more than I was before, because it's honestly, I don't know what it is, but sewing for me is so fulfilling. So yeah, this started my journey. Okay, so here are the other July makes. I will start with the skirt. It is called a Kyra mini skirt, and it is a free sewing pattern by Tiana's Closet. This is a cotton satin fabric, and as you can see, it is not a mini. I lengthened it to be a midi length. So yeah, this is the skirt. After that I made this top. It is called Anna Backless top, and it is by Ellie Threads, which I bought on Etsy, and it is made out of some knit fabric. I don't know the specs of it, and it has this nice floral print. So these are my 3 August makes, and we are starting with this top. My first August make was this Leah top by Fiocchi. Hopefully I said it right. I was feeling in the summer that I did not have enough cute tops, so that was why I sewed the Anna top I showed you before and this one. And again, this one is some kind of a knit fabric with a floral print. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. And we're ending the summer tops with this asymmetrical one shoulder crop top by Make It Yours the label. I mean, it's cute, but I don't think the fit is just perfect for me. So I still wore it. I mean, I wore it to a festival, but I just consider this my mock-up for the next time I'm making this top, because I really want to make it again with just better fit with my chest area, let's say it that way. And also I'm thinking I will make it just a little bit longer, because this is quite revealing for me. I'm not feeling in this as good as I could if it was just up to my belly button maybe. And it's the same fabric as I was using for the Anna top. Here we have the last August make, and it is the first and also the last dress of this year. It is Alma Dress by Fiocchi again, and I made it out of this jeans jacquard fabric, which is mostly cotton, but there's also polyester and elastane, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I just love the flowiness of the dress and the align shape of it. But one thing, I don't know if I'm able to show you without revealing myself, but I mean, maybe like this. It is not super safe to wear it just like this. So I didn't have time last year, but I want to make some cute bandeau tops to go under it, so I feel safe wearing it, so I won't be flashing anyone. And I started sewing this dress in another cotton fabric, but I just had some issues with that one, so it is still not finished. I will have to look into it this year. The main problem was that it was a very nice striped cotton fabric, but it was in these beige, light pink and off-white colors, and with this cut, it just felt like pajamas, to be honest. So I think I will just have to adjust the width of that one. So in September I made 3 things, 2 of which were these bunny blankies, as I would call them, I guess. My very good friend was pregnant at the time. I think she was around 7th month. And I just really wanted to make something for baby David. So I made her this bunny blankie, which was made using cotton gauze fabric. And I made 2 of them because the first one was mostly prototype, because I just felt it was too small, so I made another one which was bigger. And she liked it. Hopefully David likes it too. I just haven't met him yet, so I will make sure he likes it. And the first one, actually my colleague wanted, so I gave it to him. So I don't have that one either. And the third last thing I made in September are these shorts, so let's get into them. So these are Theo shorts by Pattern Couture. I bought it on Etsy. They would look a bit cuter if I took the time and ironed them, but I just didn't feel like it. So sorry. And yeah, these are just the flowy shorts, which these are actually safe to wear them in the wind because they have these undershorts. So I wore them this year in September on our vacation to Canary Islands. We went to Fuerteventura. The island was very windy, so I was safe. And also I remembered that actually I made this flip in September. in the early September, so I just paired them together. Not sure if it's the best pairing, but it will have to do. Here is the wrap skirt. It is patterned by Make It Yours, the label again. And it is made out of 100% linen. And it was actually really easy to make. I made it in one evening, so I highly recommend this pattern if you're looking for a wrap skirt. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just a basic but very cute. And the next make of October was this bucket hat. I made it using free pattern by Glory Allen, and it is again the jeans jacquard fabric. I like it, but I don't know, something about the fit of the bucket hat is off for me, so I don't think I will use it again. So yeah, this look, yeah, I won't be wearing it like this. I just had dinner, so if I look bloated from now on, you know why. I sewed these for my fiance. These were the first clothing pieces I made for him ever. It is this Laguna Shirt by Tropical Research, and it is made out of 100% linen. Okay, so I don't know, I guess I can put this on. So here it is. The one problem I have with these two makes is just, I realize, I don't know if other people have it the same way as I do, but sewing for a man is actually much harder, and I mean, fit wise. Maybe also the amount of sewing patterns, I don't know, but the fit was just, I don't know, I don't have as many problems with the fit of sewing patterns for myself, but these are just a little bit weird on him, so I will have to work on that. So yeah, this is a shirt, and I also made him these matching shorts. They are lazy pants also by Tropical Research, and the same material since it's a matching top. And yeah, these are, again, the fit. I think I found a solution for it, but they are not as flattering on his bum as I would like them to be. These two patterns, I've never seen anything more beautiful. Quality of these Tropical Research patterns are just insane. I mean, the amount of effort he puts into them, I don't know, I'm mind blown. I think they are very good patterns, but I guess, I mean, they are still bodies, and bodies differ, not just women bodies but also men's. So okay, so that was October, and now we are getting into November, which I made 4 pieces in November. One of them is this basic tee. I made it modifying a pattern by Tiana. It was the pattern for open back midi dress, which I already owned, so I just used the top part of the dress pattern, and here it is. And also I didn't use the higher neckline. I just made this little one. The last make of October 2025 was this tee. I'm starting to feel lazy, so I won't be putting it on now, but I will put a clip for you where I was wearing it. I mean, both of these tees were just made out of a knit fabric. I think it was a cotton knit. But this one is much more elastic than this one. I don't know if I can show you, but this knit has barely any stretch. So I just made this one a bit wider in the sleeves and also in the body part. For the hems, I used a twin needle for this one. I'm not sure if you... And I made a... I can't remember now how it's called, so I will put it on screen, but I had this kind of a trim with overlocker. And one bad thing about this fabric and this top, I just feel like this type of knit is not suitable for anything figure hugging because it doesn't have a stretch to it. I tried to make it wider, but it was just not enough, and the stitches are just becoming visible from the outer side of the fabric. It's on the shoulders, here, on the sleeve seams, and I think also, yeah, also the side seams. So I don't think I will be wearing this much. So that's sad, but something to learn from, I guess. So here is the bomber jacket, the Tom jacket by Sewing Machina. You may have seen me sewing it in my first ever YouTube video. If you're interested in watching me sewing this jacket, I will put the video here. So yeah, since there's whole video on this jacket, well, actually there are two, but we'll get to that. I don't think I will ramble too much about it. I mean, it's cute. Okay, and if you've watched the videos, you will know that I actually made matching jackets with my French Bulldog lady. And here is her jacket. I won't put it on her right now because I don't want to do that to her. But yeah, it just pops open on the neck. And I actually self-drafted this one, but not totally self-drafted. I just outlined the jacket I made her 2 years ago and made the changes to it. So I changed the way it opens, or the way it buttons up. I mean, is it the most practical jacket? I must say no. I think that next year I will do one with the zipper on the back. I was For some reason, I just didn't want to do it, but yeah, that will be honestly the best for her to wear and for us to put on her and off her. Okay, so this is November. 2 long sleeve t-shirts and 2 matching jackets. Finally, we are in December mix. Unfortunately, I do not have any of them with me here, so I will put clips of all of them. And also, actually, I made all of them in my videos on YouTube, so you can also go and watch them too. Okay, so I started December with sewing Connie tree skirt by Sydney Graham. I just used cotton fabric and satin bias tape. I really loved how it turned out. I never used a tree skirt before, but I mean, now I don't know why, because it's really cute. And the second make is a bow ornament, which I made for our front door. And I made that out of scrap fabrics, and also I self-drafted it. And after the decoration, there was time for me to start sewing Christmas gifts. I made a bucket hat for my mom out of jeans fabric, and this time I self-drafted the pattern by tracing around my store-bought bucket hat. So it's a little bit different than the first bucket hat I made. And the last 2 things I sewed this year were small duffel bags. It was by, here we go again, Titka or Titka Studio. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm really sorry if I did it wrong both ways. And yeah, I made these bags out of cotton twill fabric, and the owners of the bags, I think they really like their new bags. I'm just editing this video and I just found out that I guess my mic ran out of battery and there is no sound on my outro. So I'm just going to quickly repeat myself. Before I end this video, I just wanted to pick my most favorite make of the year. And as I was thinking about it, I decided I'm going to choose 2 different options. I don't know, I just feel amazing when I wear it, and I also think it suits me the most of all. And the second approach I chose has to be this fun and silly project, which is my matching jackets for me and for Lady. I mean, I think it speaks for itself. Okay, so we are finally at the end of the video. If you've liked this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends who might like it too. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel, maybe follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Also, if you're still here, let me know in the comment section which one of my projects is your most favorite one. And that's it. Bye.